Now, when you've gotten your web hosting manager, I will be giving you a software, and that software is what I'll be uploading here. It is called WHMCS. All right, this is it. WHMCS. It's a licensed software. Okay, just put it like this. You will see it now. This software I will be giving you our own license. It is going to enable you to automate billings for your this thing or for your information. So to continue, all you have to do is open your web manager. The software I'll be giving you, open your web manager for your WHMCS. Okay, when you open your web manager, you're going to upload it on your public underscore HTML. Okay, let me upload it here. Let's just observe how this goes now. This is strictly for resellers, please. Strictly for resellers. Those who want to start reselling cPanels. For those of you that may also want to be reselling domain, I will be doing a tutorial video on how you can go about it. So I will be showing you the software that I'll be using. Okay, let me use this. This is one is more recent. All right. Now, why this will be installing? Why this will be? This is the WHMCS software. What is going on? I'm going to be creating. Let me just create some other things like the email and the database that I'll be using for this job. Okay, let me just quickly create. Let me create the database first. If time permits us to create the email. Email might come much later. These are process on how you can set up your WHM and WHMCS account. I'm going to guide you through all the steps and what you need to know so you don't make any mistake. Okay, so it's proceeding. Let's see how far it's going. Okay, it's in progress, so you just need to exercise patient while we also. Okay, let me just call this host. Okay, network is not friendly with us. Host, you click on next step. Please follow these steps to set up your, for those of you who may just, but for those of you might just want to host, I will be doing something like this. I'll copy this and I will use this as the password. Just although some of you may decide to use anything. Okay, I will create, not now. Okay, why is thing going on? All right, I will be going here, all privileges, make changes. Okay, I think our database is set. Our database is set. Then let's return and create an email. This email will be sending all the information we need for our website. So we create our email. So to create the email, you just click here and you start creating your email. This is also still going. It's ongoing, right? All right. So our email. After creating the email, I will be introducing you more on WHM account, web hosting manager. WHMCS, this is it. You can research more about it. It's used to automate billings. I may not be going in details, explaining everything. Take your time. Learning is a process. Learn about all of this. I'm only guiding you on how you can start. I'm only guide you on how you can start. So then when it's done, the email, let me just call this hello. Hello. I will just use, right. I will be creating this just to create this image should exist. Creating, I will also create. All right. Let me stop at this for now. Let's check the progress of our this thing. All right. We'll quickly rush into some information. What you need to know about the WHM. Why this is loading. Let's go into the WHM account again. This is this. You copy. You can also log in WHM. Okay. The reseller. Yeah. Okay. Then. Alright, the image is created. Let's return back to our C panel. Okay, then while this is going, we are also checking this. I want to show you something on WHM account. Okay, um, all you need is patience. The network is not too good. These things they are supposed to be going as fast as possible. They're supposed to be going as fast as possible. Okay, it's logging in now. It's taking us there. um right, the password. Right, I'll enter the password again, login. Now, um while this is going on, let me introduce, because I may not speak much about this WHM account. Okay, so like I've earlier introduced you that you can create your C panel here. You can do a lot of things. Every account that are created, you find them here on your web hosting manager. You can do a lot of things. All of these things are server information. This is your own server. Please don't joke with your WHM password for any reason. Alright. So when you come, the first thing you have to do is this. With this package, you can create reseller account. You can create anything. I'll be teaching you how to configure that. Here you are not going to see anything yet. You aren't going to see anything yet. Nothing. But when cPanel, you can create account using here, which I have established at the beginning. So the first thing you have to do, you have to create your packages. Here you see your domain package. You have to create your packages. What are your packages? Your packages are just like when you go to maybe a website where they sell a plan, you see the basic plan, the essential plan, the starter plan, etc. So to create that your package, just search for package without wasting time. Look at it, add package. We're going to add package now. And to add this package is simple. This package is simply your descriptions. Anyhow you want to describe it, that's simply your description. So it's going to show us how we can add our package. Alright. Then let's check the files. Okay, it's still going. Alright. Now this package, I'm going to show you when we are done with the WHMCS, how you can connect this to be automating billing. This side, like I said, we have WHM account, we have WHMCS. WHM means web hosting manager. The other one means web hosting manager complete solution, that is WHMCS. This one is like the engine room. Now, this package now are like for your starter hosting, you create it here, and then after you link it with the WHMCS. Hope that is understood. Let me just assume here, let me just call it a starter. 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 Okay. Now here you will specify the space, of the disk you are assigning to this person. Alright, let me assume I'm giving this person 5 gig, 5,000 megabyte, because they are all measured in megabyte. Monthly bandwidth, let me also assume that this starter plan, this is where you first of all, and this is when any cPanel, this FTM account, we can just give one. This is starter account. Here you can describe anybody that purchase this package, how many email will that person send. Okay, let me say 3. Okay, the maximum for the mailing list, the list, how is it going to fall? You fill up all these things. How many database are you allowing for the subscriber, those who be subscribing to this, to create? Let me just say 5. You understand more of this when as time goes on. Maximum subdomain. By now you should know the difference between subdomain and adomain and pack domain. You should understand the subdomain is maybe or let's assume global.com. You can have mass.global.com. Global is the main domain, mass is the subdomain to this global. That is just how it works. Alright, let me just say for subdomain, let me say 5. Anyone you add it, that is what stands. For pack domain, let me say 5. For add-on, you know, add-on domain can stand independently under still the same domain. You can be adding on a particular hosting. Let me just say 5. Alright, just all of this I can allow, I can allow, I can allow. Okay, this is it. Okay, if you go to this reseller setting now, for those of them that only have WHM account, they can't get all of this. But if you want to give this package masters permission, you can do that. You can give it WHM permission, whichever one you wish to reach, and that's the beauty of the WHM account. But this one, we are not giving them reseller permission. For those, you cannot giving them reseller permission. You are not even giving them this package. You can decide to remove this. Shell access, you can research more of this to know more about all of this. Okay, let me just call of all this, and after that I will add package. Alright, let me add, I will just add 2 package. I've added one. Let me add basic, just basic. Alright, let me just change, let me just add this for tutorial purpose. Let me just add all of this, 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 all of this. Okay, let me just add let me just add this. It goes again. Now these are the package. Alright, let's go back. This is basically the major thing you have to do in this WHM account for now. The next thing, you can create any account. You can create an account to any domain. That is for those of them. And now you can select the packages. Look at it. You will see the ones we've created, starter and basic, whichever one you wish. You select, you can leave it in default. So any account you create now, you will see some of all these things. Alright, so that is basically how this works. Okay, I think this may have been done. Let's just check here. I think alright, our WHMCS is installed. This is now our actual website. This is our actual website. That is where a user can come, visit, and you know, continue with interacting with the website. Meanwhile, the whole thing we're going to store. Did I upload? Okay, all right, okay. This is but this now, I wouldn't want this to be here. I wouldn't want to install my now it is under inside WHMCS. I would like to take this back to this place. I wouldn't want to keep this inside. So to do that, I want to take them back so that when you enter the URL and all of let me move it back. I think those of you who are web developers should be able to understand what I'm doing now. I'll just move all back. Right, I think they are on. Alright, WHMCS. Let me delete the folder. I think you can be deleted now. Right, delete. Now we are almost done. Almost done. The next thing to do, the database we created, now we are only going to import. This is how it goes. Okay, let's go back. You enter now your URL. You are not going to see anything. Look at it. You have error. You click here to begin. Simple. Now you are installing all of this. So you read and agree. Continue. They are checking the system requirement. Everything is intact. You continue. You begin installation. This is how you install your WHMCS. This license key. This license key. It is something I will be giving strictly to my students. Alright. Then this username and password and all this database. We've created our database. All we have to do is to go to manage our database. We'll copy all of the name and we apply appropriately, and this thing works. Okay, what is the name? This is our database name. Okay, let me just copy it here. This is our database. Okay, I think we are done here. Then what are we doing? We are running the installations. Okay, the database name, allow all of this, put this. I used the same thing. In your own case, it may not be the same thing. This key, this license key, all right, we'll be hiding it for only our. This is not the license key. This is not the license key. When you purchase any of our plan, we'll be giving you this key. We'll be giving you the key. This is not even the key. Alright. Okay. This is it, and we continue. Not now. Not now. Oh, this is our key for strictly for those who have made purchase of this WHM account. Then we can put our name. Let me put this Sing Cloud. Sing Cloud. Anything you just fill here, admin. I will not let me. You can use any email here. Let me put the email I was using. Now, this username is something that you'll be using in logging in. For now, I will be using let me just use admin. For now, it's for lecture purpose. I will use admin. And I will not tell you what I'm using as password. Then complete setup. We are there. Wow. Awesome. Right. Okay, let me just save this so that it can be whenever I want. Now, before you log in, the first thing you have to do after installation, you configure your cron job. Cron job is so essential, very essential. What does this cron job works? It helps you to remind your customer that the time for them to pay is closer. Because let's imagine that you own a web hosting company and you have over 10,000 users or 10,000 panel account. How do you know that Mr. A own has expired? How do you know? It is this thing. So but please, you must know how to use it. If you use it wrongly, you might end up spoiling your career in the job. So but I will guide you. Follow my tutorial, you should be able to understand it. Meanwhile, we are done. We can log in, but it might give an error. Yeah, might give an error. We have to go and delete a file. We have to go and delete a file. A file is telling you that you should you need to the install folder need to be deleted for security reason. Yeah, for security reason you have to delete it, or you have to just delete it. But in my case, I may not delete it because I may need it for some other reason. But well, let's just delete it. Delete it. Delete it entirely. If you keep it on your trash, this will not work. So it has been deleted. So let's check now. Let's check now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are done. Good to go. We'll log into our WHMCS. This is your admin area. This is your admin area. And this is just how the job goes. Alright. Now that you are here, this actually I'm supposed to be taking this bit by bit, but let me take them at once. Please just be patient. Maybe in the next 10 minutes I will stop to continue elsewhere. When you log in here, the first thing you have to do is you click on next. Okay. You can put your company name, your hosting company name. Let me call it anything you keep that will going to be the name. All right. Your email address. You put a logo. I can go and download any logo of my choice. Let me just put them. Okay, I will just put any logo. This is for tutorial purpose. That is how you start your job. Logo. Let me check here. I'm supposed to check on. Let me check. Let me use this as a logo for now. Or learning. Then my email account. My email account. I will copy. I will copy here. Then after that, for alright, this is my email I created. Okay, please make sure you follow these steps strictly. Email, control V, address, you can put address. Let me just put New York City, anyone you put. You can put the country, you can put all of this. When you put next, you go to the next one. Now these are for payment. If you're using, if for those of you who may want to use paper, you can create a payment gateway, you understand. But for now, I don't want to set this. I will set my payment. I will teach you how to set up payment gateway such as Paystack or other crypto payment gateway that will enable you even if you want to use bank account. But now let me skip it straight. If you want to set domain, you should register with enorms. There are so many registrars. Before coming out, you should know that there is difference between a domain name and a hosting. There are other registrars which I may be teaching you in the coming tutorial. So I wouldn't want to set all of this. For now, I'm going to skip all of this. The next thing is look at now host name stroke IP. Now, what is your host name? Go to your WHM. This is your host name. Check here. Look at what I'm doing. That's your host name. If you do otherwise, you may not get them right. Okay, Control V and paste it. Then username. Now this is your username. Your username is the same as the username that you've been logging in with. Please make no mistake about all of this. Make no mistake about all of this. Your username is this. Alright. Okay, let me close this one now. Your username is this. Make no mistake about this. Then password, the one sent to you. Your password. Then all right, the way you've seen it now, we are done. Verify connection. Sometimes this might not work. If it doesn't work, we're still going to show you how you're going to make it work. But it's going to work. It's going to work. Yeah. That brought the name or IP. Now your primary IP or the primary IP, you'll be setting it on your WHM account. I'm going to teach you how to have your private name server across this training. However, let me just use this. Let me use this. Let me use this the software for primary name server. I will just put the one I will register here will stand dot. Okay, we'll just do that ns2 dot. For now, I'm going to make this work. This does not make it work. I hope you're seeing it. Then you next. Alright. I think we are done. You can connect to marketplace. Then next, you are done. Setup is finished. Now let's go and log into our website and see what is going on there. This is your website now. Okay. Then you log in. All right. What? You can begin installation. We are bigger than this level. Okay. This thing is supposed to come on. Oh no, we are above this. It's supposed we have installed all of this. We've installed all of this. We've agreed. These things are not even existing. Oh, where did this problem come from? Now we are in our dashboard. We're in our dashboard. Because of the length of this video, I'm going to stop it. I will continue with it in the next tutorial. The next thing, when you log in, when you open this your URL, I'm thinking this is catching. It's catching. There's something called catchment. This is not it. It's not it. So it's catching it. Your database has been installed and every other thing. I will explain further in the next tutorial. This is not an issue. So when you click and open this link, it's supposed to let's open it using here. It's supposed to take you to what's it called? To the front page of the website where you do all that things. Right? Alright. This cannot be. Alright. Let me stop and we'll continue in the next tutorial.